In this lesson, we'll be talking about reflections. By the end of the lesson, you should be able to create a reflection using a line of symmetry and determine if the reflection is over the x or y axes. So reflection means that the figure flips over, creating that mirror image. And you can see a line of symmetry is kind of like a fold line. So you could fold it and it would match up exactly. A horizontal kind of over this D. The H would have a vertical and horizontal line of symmetry, and the G has nothing. We could fold it over, but it's not going to match on both sides. So the line of symmetry is the midpoint between the pre-image and the image. So the points on either side have to be equal distance from that line of symmetry. The line of symmetry can be horizontal, vertical, or diagonal. So notice in this picture here, we've got this line of symmetry right here so that the points on either side match up perfectly. On this one we have this line of reflection or line of symmetry, so these two green points, if we were to fold it, the green points would match exactly, the blue points would match exactly, and the red points would match exactly. So for example, let's draw the image of triangle ABC over the reflection line M. Label the new vertices A prime, B prime, B, C prime. So if this line is our fold, we want to make this figure exactly the same on the other side. So it would look something like that. See how the C is closer to the line? So the two C's are the same distance, the point A's are the same distance, and the point B's are the same distance. So answer the questions about the given reflection of quadrilateral ABCD onto quadrilateral A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime. So the image of A, so we go over here and we want the image of A. So A is the pre-image, and so A prime is the image, so that is 6, 2. This one says find the pre-image of B prime. So here's the image, and so our pre-image is the B. And find the image of C. So here's C right here. So C prime is our image. Which side is congruent to CD? CD is this long one here, so obviously it's C prime, D prime. Which angle is congruent to D? There's D. Well, D prime is congruent to D. So how would we describe this reflection? It's a reflection over the Y. So it was on this side of the Y-axis, now it's on this side of the Y-axis. So let's decide here. On this one, is this a reflection over the X or the Y? Well, it was up here in quadrant 1, and now it's down in quadrant 4, so it's over the X. In this one, you can see that H is over here in quadrant 2, and then it switched back and it flips over to quadrant 1, so that's over the Y. In this one, A is up here in quadrant 1, and it flips down here to 4, so that is over the x-axis. In this one, looking at any letter, P is over here in quadrant 2, and it's flipping over to quadrant 1, that's over the Y. In this one, let's just say this corner up here is in quadrant 2, and now it's in 3, that's going over the X. P is in quadrant 3, and it's flipping over to quadrant 4, so it's over the Y. The fold between the pre-image and the image is called the line of symmetry. Which figure, pre-image or image, has the prime symbol? It's the image, so it's after the change. So A, and then we change it to A prime.